Hello and welcome into the RotoWire esports show. I am Andrew Laird, joined as always by Ethan Sexton. Today to talk about Saturday's two-series LPL LCK playoff slate. You may have to forgive Ethan for parts of this video as he is sweating Schalke against Fnatic right now. It's currently 2-0 Schalke. He called Schalke yesterday, and so if he trails off a little bit, it's a little understandable, that's all.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about my DFS lineups. I'm just worried about having to sit through the inevitable reverse sweep by Fnatic and having to wait 4 hours or whatever to recap the series for the website. So that's more what I'm worried about than actually how my DFS lineup is doing. But yeah, so far so good. I would preferred to play Schalke over LNG and didn't want to play Suning and Fnatic together because you got to figure that's where most people went. So, we'll see what happens the rest of the way.
To show my expertise, I played Fnatic and Suning with a Fnatic long stack. Suning did exactly what we thought was in the cards at least, but man,
Yep.
I was not expecting such dominant performance. I was able to get a double mid by playing Fnatic long stack, and I thought that might help, but not when you lose, or they haven't lost yet.
No, I mean, I honestly thought Fnatic would win this series coming in. I think I said that multiple times yesterday, but I just was going to play Schalke because I didn't want to tie with 9 million people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Suning, we were a little worried about how they were going to score even if they won, right? But not only did they just end up with a sweep, they just absolutely smashed in every single game. So I have them as my long stack with Schalke, so I'm cooking with gasoline here, man. But I'm not going to win a lot of money, so it's all good.
Yeah, I saw they swept, and I was like, all right, that's not that crazy. And then I checked the scores: 28-8, 18-5, 21-2, all under 30 minutes. Game 3, 17 minutes.
Yeah, insane. It was one-sided from the jump, so it was brutal for LNG fans.
I was gonna say, LNG, thanks for coming. So Saturday slate, two series. We've got Damwon, the biggest favorite, against Hanwha Life, and then we've got Fun Plus Phoenix, favored against Rare Atom. HLE gave us a little bit of a scare earlier in the week. They pulled it out. Damwon feels like a kind of team that can absolutely just blow them out.
Yeah.
And with the way that FPX have been playing, like I could see some people trying to get away with Damwon and Rare Atom. I feel like we've said every time there's an opportunity to play Rare Atom, we come up with like 10 reasons not to play them. And I'd like to come up with 10 more today because I never want to play Rare Atom.
No, I don't either, man. I just like FPX are not the safest team right now,
No.
but if both teams come in at peak form, right, and they're both going to play as best as they can, then give me FPX any day of the week. It's just the scary thing is what version of FPX are we going to get? Like Tien is back, and he played okay in their last series, pretty well. Honestly, they kicked the crap out of BLG in their last regular season series after losing to V5 with Beishuan before that. So I like Tien over Beishuan, so I think it's good that he's starting.
Yep.
The scary thing with him was like he was out with like an injury or some sort of health issue, right? And we didn't know exactly what was going on, and then he came back and he didn't look very good, but he did play well. At least we've seen him play well in their last series last week for the regular season.
Yeah.
So on paper, I just think FPX are way better. In every lane, they should have the advantage, honestly. But it's just they haven't been as consistent as we thought they would be this year. So that gives me a little bit of pause, but I still think I want to be on the FPX side of this matchup, while acknowledging that Rare Atom at least have a chance to win. I can't go to Rare Atom, man. I don't want to play Rare Atom. I just don't.
I think, I mean, it's completely anecdotal, but I feel like we've had Rare Atom on a few bigger slates, and so it's kind of like, well, if you don't want to play them, like, it's okay. But, like, you have to at least think that they have a better shot to beat FPX than HLE does against Damwon, even though, like, I feel like Hanwha is... I think we give them a little more credit than they deserve because when they win, like, we've seen them have, like, explosive games. But, like, they're probably not beating Damwon, and I think like Rare Atom has a better shot to win. And on a 2-game slate, you kind of need the winners, and so that's how you walk yourself into Rare Atom.
Yeah, and they did beat FPX 2-1 in the regular season. That was again with Beishuan starting, and it was a pretty close series. So Rare Atom won the first game pretty clean. FPX tied it with a pretty clean game 2, and then game 3 they both got over 20 kills. So it was a pretty close competitive series for the most part. And now with Tien back, I think, give FPX a little bit of a bump. For me, I just think it's like I can definitely get behind if people want to play Rare Atom. I think go for it because they do have a chance of winning and probably going to be lower owned than FPX. But for me, I just think it's a FPX and Damwon are going to win, and I just want to be on the winning side. I normally say on these 2-gamers, like, I don't want to play double chalk, but for me, I just don't see – like, I can see Rare Atom winning, but I don't see it like I saw Schalke today, I guess, if that makes sense. But maybe it's just like my own bias, though, because I like FPX as a team. Like, Nuguri's probably my favorite player to watch in the pro scene for the most part, so – I wonder if part of it is just me being biased, because if I played Schalke today, why wouldn't I and I'm acknowledging that Rare Atom do have a chance to win. Why wouldn't I just play Rare Atom tomorrow? I think it might be. I mean, I do think FPX are going to win, but I think part of the reason why I'm not willing to play Rare Atom is because I want FPX to win and I like FPX. So just take that with a grain of salt, I guess. Like, I definitely can see the path for Rare Atom winning. They're just not. I'm just not going to play them. And I think my lineup that I have built will be duplicated a lot, but it is what it is for this one, I guess. I'm playing with my heart, not my head.
Yeah, I think the problem that we have with Rare Atom is that, and particularly becomes a bigger problem on this 2-game slate, is we've said before, like, well, if they win, they may not score enough. But on a 2-game slate, usually winning is all that matters. Like the scoring just comes from that. But yeah, like if the favorites win, you're kind of left mostly with double jungle, or like you're not going to be able to get 2 carries. I think maybe one way around it is to try to, like, that's the problem. It's like the way around it is to one-off someone from Rare Atom if you think that one goes 5.
Yeah.
But like, we don't want to play anybody from Rare Atom, and I'm just not. I mean, I could see HLE taking a game off of Damwon. Like, I don't know if that's like a guaranteed sweep, but
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but that one probably has to go to 5 for a Hanwha one-off to work, and I think the FPX Rare Atom one is much more likely to go 5, and
right.
So I don't know. It's just like it's been a whole season of like not wanting to play Rare Atom, and we're in the playoffs now. I still don't want to play him. And I have that same FPX feeling with you. Like, I want to keep seeing, having them advance.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you said it. You have a lineup that you really like that everybody's going to have.
Yeah.
And so we should not play that.
Like, I think I would, if I'm going to play an underdog, I think I would rather play Hanwha Life anyway.
Okay.
Less of a chance to win, I think. But if they won, I think they would outscore Rare Atom. Like, if they both won.
Okay.
And I know on a 2-game slate, it really only matters. It's really only going to matter, like, you pretty much only want to get the winners for the most part. But I think, like, HLE, like, I expect Damwon to win, but their series were really close during the regular season. So 2-1, they lost in their last meeting. But their first meeting, Damwon swept, but they actually won game 1 with 4 fewer kills. So both series were close.
Yeah.
And I think Hanwha Life could win, but I think at the end of the day, Damwon will just be a bit too much. But I do think, like, between Hanwha and Rare Atom, that Hanwha Life have way more upside in a win. Like, we just saw Rare Atom score piss poor in that 5-game series against IG, right? And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not really. and part of it might be the FPX inherent bias here, but I'm not on board with Rare Adam tomorrow. I'm not super excited to try to get them in rosters.
Do you think that if Damwon Hanwha goes 5, then that's enough, and we don't need to play FPX at all? Like if FPX, obviously an FPX sweep, there's no way, like you're probably needing them. But if that one goes, I mean, even 4, you still get one of the games not played bonus. Like,
yeah,
I'm just trying to find like a path that
Damwon Hanwha. Like, you know me, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do a game stack.
Yeah,
if I was gonna stack one of these series, it would be Damwon HLE. To me, that's the one that's way more explosive overall. Like if Rare Adam win, you're going to want them in your lineup because they're going to win. But I don't think that they're going to like put up impressive kill totals in their wins, right? Whereas FPX, if FPX sweep, it could be like Suning today, where they just completely dominate and every game is over 20 kills. I could see that happening. But if Rare Adam win, I think it'd be a lower scoring affair. And then if HLE and Damwon go to 5 games, I could see a game stack working. It's just, you know me, man, I'm not going there. But that would be the one. If I was going to game stack, that would be the one I would do it in for sure.
Yeah, I think basically the outcomes that I'm really considering is FPX absolutely dominates, like we saw Suning.
Yep.
Damwon and Hanwha go 5, and I can play both of them. Or the only way that game stack works is if FPX doesn't crush. And
which is possible. It's completely possible. Like Rare Adam, I know I've talked like a little bit about them being sort of fraudulent with their record and all that stuff. But like FPX are not world beaters. Like this is a way closer matchup than the Suning LNG one from today, right? So yeah, well, it is. I think it's within the realm of possibilities that FPX do come out swinging and just roll over them and crush them. I could see that happening, but the more realistic outcome feels more like a 3-1 or a 3-2, right? Like where FPX probably scores pretty well in their wins, and Rare Adam kind of scores lower in their wins. So yeah, it's definitely possible. Like I think this is way closer than what we saw between Suning and LNG today.
Yeah, I think it's funny because I was thinking that if most people don't want to play Rare Adam, then the leverage kind of is there. I think Hanwha and Rare Adam probably offer the same kind of amount of leverage, if you will.
Right.
When we think that Hanwha scores more if they win than Rare Adam. You said that before.
Yep.
So I think the highest leverage point is a Rare Adam long stack, which I'm certainly not playing, but I think I don't think anybody's playing that. And so
no. I think it's good to bring up, though, because I think you're right. Like, people are not going to want a 4-man Rare Adam when they don't have to.
Right.
I sure wouldn't want to. Like, no thanks. But,
like, I'm more likely...
I do agree with you that that's going to be, like, the lowest owned long stack, I would think.
Yeah, like, I would, even though they're a significantly bigger underdog, I would much rather long stack Hanwha.
Yeah.
And with a FPX short stack than to long stack Rare Adam. Like,
yep, I'm with you on that completely. Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah.
All right. So do you think more people play Damwon or FPX? Like it's kind of weird. We were saying that like we expect the Korean matchup to be higher scoring, like which never happens on these slates. We always go right to the LPL teams.
Yep, you do have to pay for that kind of upside with Damwon though, because I think. They're more expensive than they're not in every role, but in most of the roles, I think 4 out of the. No wait, FPX are the most expensive, and they're kind of split. Never mind.
It's kind of all over.
So never mind. That point doesn't matter. To me, I think I don't know. I mean, I honestly like them both for their upside because I think they're both going to win, like I said, and I think if they win, they'll both score pretty well. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Like I said, Damwon, their first series, especially against Hanwha Life, was pretty low scoring. But I do think that they're good enough and will be pushed enough to put up a good amount of kills. I think if I was going to long stack, though, I might go FPX. I like FPX's odds to sweep, I think, better than Damwon's. I feel like neither one is going to end up a sweep, but
that's sort of where I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just kind of like FPX a little bit better. You get a little salary savings in some of the roles that I want to play from FPX, like Nuggery's cheaper than Khan and, little things like that. So I kind of like FPX long stack, but either way is completely cool with me. I think both of them score pretty well as long as they win.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, if you guys have enjoyed the video, if you could please hit the like button below. Feel free to subscribe for all the RotoWire videos. If you'd like to try a RotoWire subscription, just go to rotowire.com/YouTube. Get you 10 free days to the site for all the sports we cover, as well as our subscriber Discord chat, where we're chatting League of Legends as well as every other sport. So feel free to check that out. We'll be back whenever DraftKings feels like posting slates that includes either an LPL or an LCK team. Will be here. So maybe they'll sprinkle in some more LECs as we move on into playoffs. So
we should be back Sunday, I think, because I'm pretty sure I put the schedules in this morning, but of course I've already forgot. But I think there should be an LCK and an LPL game on Sunday. I'm like 99% sure. So we'll probably be back tomorrow.
So we'll be back tomorrow, right? Yeah, for Sunday slate. Okay,
we'll see. As long as DraftKings puts up a slate, but there should be one.
Right. So yeah, we'll be back. Ethan, thank you for that, and good luck on Saturday. There we go.
All right. Yep. Same to you, man.